Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Mezco 112 Baker's Dozen, and you get this nice and awesome weapon set. So, yeah, let's take a quick look. Here's the tray with one of the clamshells removed. And as you can see, it's still held up because it has that clear sticker-like substance. So anyway, let's get to it. Again, y'all know I don't know guns well, but I've been practicing, training, trying to memorize stuff. Not very good at it, but I'm going to give it my best. So let's get started. So now we're getting started. I took everything out of the clamshell. I figured I'd save some space. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to just basically show you what comes with it and what it fits on, basically. I already know it doesn't fit on articulated icons. It doesn't really fit on ninjas. But we're going to see how it looks with Marvel Legends and other Mezcos, because that's primarily what most people collect. And this is a great chance to kind of see what kind of stuff you can get and cool things. All right, I guess we'll start in whatever order. Let's get this big guy out of the way. Your RPG, your rocket launcher. This is a nice solid black color. We've seen this in a few other figures, but now you're going to get the solid brand new jet black color. You can see there's one of the actual rockets here on the side. Still pretty nice. And the first thing I thought to myself is, man, if they left a little opening for this to be able to shoot out of it, that'd be dope. But it still uses the old one. So I'm probably going to drill a hole through so I can use the new rocket piece, because I would definitely like to do that. I know it doesn't look the same, but it'll be a cool thing to look at. So I'm going to try to dremel me a new hole there. So yeah, then you'll get a nice axe. And the axe is really solid. You'll have a black handle that resembles wood. Let's see if I can get some nice, there we go. If you want to paint these up, that's actually the fun in it, a great silver handle. And in terms of characters being able to use it, we'll put it on the Gold Gomez body, which is my head on it. An axe fits on just fine, right? But let's say you wanted to test out a different type of character. Let's say you wanted to test it on like a Marvel Legend, right? Or a G.I. Joe. It actually fits in Marvel Legends, standard Marvel Legends like body with hand pegs. It fits in there just fine. Holds up just fine. So yeah. And let's test it out with the G.I. Joe, my main man Beachhead. So with Beachhead 2, fits in again, normally just fine. So that is a big plus plus. So you know it's going to work there. The reason why I put 1000 Toys in there is because the synthetic human itself actually has really good gripping hands and normally can grip most weapons. And yeah, even the axe included, it's in there. Fits a little loose, but overall pretty much works. So with a little bit of sticky tack, you'll be fine. So we got, we know it fits in Mezcos. We know it fits for Marvel Legends and even technically 1000 Toys, right? Next, you have the Machete. This and the wrench. You already know if the sword fit, these will technically fit. So it's no problem. Same handling. So yeah, these guys actually look great. This is a new color. The silver and black was a nice little swap out. I actually like that a lot. Even if they made this all silver, I kind of would have been okay with that. And the machetes are always cool because machetes are machetes. You've seen them a million times. Then you'll have a small hunting knife. This should fit in most. Let's actually test it out here in a Marvel Legend. Handle-wise, because this one has a trigger finger. It actually fits really well. Just want to make sure I double test that one, because I know it fits in almost all Mezcos with no problem, right? Next up, we have the tactical knife. This one I like because it's jet black. This is really neat. It has a nice black on black look to it. Let's see if we can get our focus to change. There we go. I had to move it off to the side. This nice black on black look is probably one of my favorites. I love the tactical knives. Getting one in black on black is absolutely stunning. So yeah, definitely going to keep this one around. Now we're going to head into some more guns. So yeah, here we have, I believe this is a Glock. I could be wrong. This has a slide back mechanism with no problem. It also has a removable magazine and an extra magazine, in case you were wondering. Now, we already know it fits on Mezcos, but again, we're going to test it out on Harley, the 1000 Toys, and a G.I. Joe. So your main man, Beachhead, who I've actually used it on Duke before, but I'm using Beachhead because he's my favorite, and I was finally able to obtain one, like I said, and previously. And, yep, looks really good with Joes. This actually looks really good with them. So that means, for the most part, if you buy the Baker's Dozen, you're going to have a bunch of cool Joe weapons on your hands very easily. Let's test it out here with a Marvel Legend. Let's get it in his left hand. And because we have that soft plastic, it actually works on these guys too. Ichigo's been trying to climb on the desk, I can see, because his hair is everywhere. So yeah, even if I slide that finger up, let's slide this back actually. Yeah, this works out just fine. They actually look really good there. So now we're going to try it on Harley, because we know Harley uses her own specialized weapons. But let's test it out with some other stuff. So chose Punk Harley with a cool new head. Actually, it's the old head, but I'm just messing around with stuff. And I have been enjoying the swaps. Wow, even Harley looks really good with it. So yeah, everybody kind of lines up really well alignment-wise with these weapons. Last but not least, we're going to test out the 1000 Toyz. And I think you guys are getting the gist of it. If it fits in one, it'll probably fit in most. But the ones I'm unsure about, I will keep testing with you. So yeah, 1000 Toyz actually works too. You just got to swap that trigger finger up. And again, the Baker Dozen Glock actually works. So yeah, I'm actually just pulling it all off. I'm actually going to keep it on him in the meantime, so you know he keeps the thing on him. Next up, we have a revolver. The revolver is actually pretty nice in jet black. It actually has a removable, not removable, the sliding revolver chamber. It doesn't clock back, but yeah, this is really nice. The jet back look actually works out pretty well, because I'm guessing if you are a painter, this is going to be very easy for you guys to paint over. It's actually really nice. Next up, we have another black handgun. This one is a Glock with a compensator on it. I've been learning terms. There's a compensator here on the front. So if you look at this one, you see the differences. Let me actually just change that. There we go. So yeah. It's a good thing I bought 2 sets, because now I could dual wield. That's actually very important. You'll actually get a removable magazine. Its magazine is different as the previous one. It's removable, and it does come with an extra one. Next up, we're going to get a Remington 870 shotgun. I'm not sure about which version, but again, having them in all black seems pretty nice, because again, if you can paint or want to customize, this is going to be for you. It's a really nice tool. Let's see how this looks in a Mezco hand. And if we can, oh yeah, this is definitely going to work. This looks really good. I'm actually going to keep this with me, because it actually looks pretty nice. That's a really nice combination. And then this one has a pump handle, and we have our cartridges here on the side. I mean, shells. Sorry, shells. Let's not call them cartridges. I'm trying to learn stuff. And for the most part, all of them have still had their slits there to add the add-on bullet effect. So that means if you still have all your bullet effects, you're just fine. Let's see how this looks in Beachhead's hand. That finger can stretch there. Yep. And I've actually used Beachhead for my Mezco weapons. So again, he looks really good with the shotgun here. This is a very good look. Let's actually leave that here. Next up, we're going to use our Submachine Gun, aka the Uzi. This is the one I knew, always the nickname of it from movies. This also has a removable magazine. Very clear cut. This one's very simple. No crazy paint job, just painted all black. And then we have the MP5. Hopefully I got this one right. I'm trying to memorize this. This one also has a removable magazine. And clearly no detail that the other ones all previously had. But still pretty good. I want to see something on Harley and see how she holds it. Because this one has a slightly bigger handle here. So let's see how she works it. And technically it works for her as well too. Fits just fine. That means for the most part here, all these guys here can technically hold all of these weapons with no problem whatsoever, because they've been made specifically for Mezco. But 1000 Toyz, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, technically all work really well. I think we've basically gone over everything. Yeah. So that was actually a pretty simple video. I hope you guys enjoyed having a look at the Baker's Dozen. I hope you guys all enjoy your toys. I hope you have crazy combinations and paint jobs. Can't wait to see it on my Instagram. As always, guys, please be good, do good, drink your water. Later.